After validating 3 liters of gasoline, about 12 yuan, its workload is equal to 1 bottle of acetylene, about 8 yuan. It can save energy more than 80%, and it can save energy more than 50% to compare with domethane, LPG, and ship gas. Number 2. Easy operation. There are no power, no pressure in gasoline tank, and without a boring setup service before using. The torch structure is reasonable. It predigests the site clear work after using. Number 3. Safe and reliable. There is always liquid from the gasoline tank to the cutting tip, and the liquid is not backfire, so the machine has no phenomena of backfire. The gasoline tank is filled with high-technology flame-proof material that was recommended by the Ministry of Public Security and the Ministry of Labor. The gasoline will burn slowly, even directly ignite to gasoline in the tank. No exquisite burning and blast. In addition, when the cutting torch is working, even the oil tube is cut off immediately. The cutting torch will work for several minutes due the gasoline used up. There is no risk of splash. It is advanced than other gasoline torch. The personal safety of workers is ensured, and potential hazards during operation are avoided. Number 4. Good cutting quality. There are no undercut, burning sink in upside, and there are no nodulation, hand bits in downside. The heat affected zone is small, particularly after cutting of medium carbon steel. The cutting surface is clear without acerate and cirrhosis. It can reduce material wasting and processing difficulty hugely. Smooth cutting can be done on a very dirty steel plate surface. It is only necessary to select a large preheating flame. High-temperature steel plates can be cut on the rolling mill with a cooling water containing the cutting blowpipe and a cutting torch. Number 5. Adaptability extensively. It can be used not only for cutting, welding, and heating all thickness of carbon steel, but also for heat melt and flame processing of golden and silver, headgear, glass, quartz, electric products, dimension stone. It can be used in metallurgy, shipbuilding, boiler, automobile, machine work, chemical plant, architecture, and farm machinery and repairing. The market mechanism is very amplitude. There are hand grip type, semi-automatic, duplicating, and back-touch model for cutting and heating. The max cutting thickness is about 300 millimeters. It is possible to cut laminated steel with a gap of 10 millimeters. It is only necessary to select a cutting torch, one size larger than the normal cutting size, because the weight of gasoline gas is 4 times of ethane gas. The gasoline which has not been bumped mixed with the cutting oxygen stream during the cutting process produce the second time burning at the curve. So from the cutting nozzle to bottom of the curve from the burning chain, the length of burning chain reach 200 millimeters. On the contrary, the length of thin burning chain is just about 80 millimeters. This is why, when the cutting steel sheet is thicker, the gasoline oxygen cutting speed is higher than ethane cutting speed. The welding torch can weld a 1 to 5 millimeter steel sheet. It can also be used for silver soldering, braze, lead welding and non-ferrous metal welding. Fast working. The flame temperature of gasoline cutting torch is 3000 to 3300 centigrade. The warm-up time for cutting is short. Cutting speed is fast. After practice, the cutting speed can reach 500 millimeters when cutting 200 mm steel sheet under 20 centigrade. The gasoline-based torch has a driving firepower. It can save time 30 to 50% to compare with acetylene when heating workpieces that can save more than 90% energy. Number 7. Convenient transportation. The gasoline welding and cutting machine is made by blast-proof gasoline tank, oil-resistant rubber hose, and welding and cutting torch. The total weight is only about 6 kilograms. So in the field or area work operation, it is very convenient for conveyance and taking. At the same time, gasoline can be purchased everywhere easily. Number 8. Green environmental protection. Along with the extensive use of this product, people can save plenty of electrical power and mineral resources, reduce pollution from acetylene, and there is no residue and black smoke, no harm to the circumstances. It is a contribution in the contemporary era to gain in the future.